Sorry, I'm not sure if there was one earlier, but can I have a repair bot, please? Just need some arcane dust. Thank you.
Don't forget to buy your scrolls, Rose.
Yes.
Just while we are waiting,
Slow then.
now is the time to ask questions about this boss, guys. If you aren't sure about any of the mechanics, speak up now.
What did you say the plan with the avoiding the breath was last time? We never stay in the middle, we always go either top or bottom side, is that right?
Yeah, correct. So the call during the breath is fire or tree. So fire is running directly south towards the big wall of fire at the bottom of the room, and tree is running directly to the big tree, obviously at the north of the room.
Yep.
So the middle breath, I think, just put a mark on my head, I think if it's on the middle, the breath comes to about here. So where star is not safe, but anything north of star is safe if it's middle. So it's just, trust the calls and start running immediately. And if the call is wrong, then you can blame me. We promote and to assist. And a maintain. And Glommy, you can pretty much stay in cat for this boss, mate. Yeah, I don't think there's any risk of you having to tank something. If you have to tank something, then either Ant or Vic is dead, so it's probably a while.
Can you taunt the boss?
No.
Probably tank the skellies, but you can do that in cat gear, I'd imagine, as long as it's only a couple.
Okay, I was going to say, because if I stay in bear gear, I can at least taunt, but if I can't, then there's no point.
You cannot taunt Felmyst, no. If Vic dies, it's almost always a one.
Gotcha.
In that case, for this fight, Flurry, I'll give Glommy Salve if you want to give him Small Might instead of Whiz.
Alright, check your buffs, guys. Anyone have any questions?
Do you want to put a marker on yourself for when we're running?
I have a star already, because I'm so special.
Excellent.
How are we spreading out again for the ground phase?
So ground phase, we're going to have 2 groups of ranged. So the first group will be group 4 plus Valk and probably put Shadow on this side. So on Star for that group of people. And then 20 yards away on the other side, we'll have group 5 plus the rest of the healers. Then the melee split evenly either side of the boss, so we'll have group 1 go left and group 2 go right of the boss, and Vic's going to be tanking it pretty much where he is there. We just get a range check if we get in positions for the mass dispels.
Guys, can you get in position? There's a bunch of people just standing around in the middle.
So group 1 left of the boss, so you'll be basically to the front right of Victoria. As in Victoria's right, sorry, that's stage left. So where Penny is where group 1 should be. And then,
Oh, someone hit the boss.
pulled the
Mass
boss
Dispel
with
pulls the
Mass
boss.
Dispel. Interesting.
Are you serious? Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't know that either, but someone said that last night.
Oh well,
Can we have the back range group come and stack on me?
let's wipe it quickly.
What, you don't want to see mechanic?
Work it
Yeah, there you go.
Let's get in the spots. 4 groups, let's go.
Stack tight.
Vic's dead. I just want to see it encapsulate.
Dispel.
People can be reminded. There's the gas nova, that's your mass dispel target, Bo, not the boss.
We're a bit far out.
So Priest basically should be doing either side. So Bo can get the side on the left, and Lucy can get the side on the right. So that's the idea with the mass dispels, and then single dispels is just at leisure. It's a very good idea for you to look at doing a lot of dispels if you can yet, because you're not doing a lot in the ground phase.
Yep. And I should just be stacking on one of the range groups, right?
Yeah. And we didn't see it then, but the most dangerous mechanic, I've said it before, is encapsulate. Encapsulate, if he's looking at you or your group, you need to start running straight away. You cannot survive. I think 3 ticks is probably lethal, so it pulses every like half second. You just need to move straight away.
DBM screams at you.
Yeah, like don't even finish your cast, just start running.
I'm not sure if this is going to make it easier or harder, but last night everyone was stacking in little groups as normal, and as soon as the mass dispel went off, everyone just spread out a few yards before they went back in.
Yep, that can also work. The idea of the groups being the way that they are is that you don't want... basically, if someone in a group gets encapsulated, theoretically you're not hitting anyone else. The fan is another alternative way of doing it, but there's... that requires a lot of raid coordination if you are going to clump up again for the mass dispel. Having extra priests can facilitate that, but we're just playing with the 3. I know the spreading is a more effective way to avoid damage from encapsulate, but if people are just switched on, then it should be an issue.
Yeah, for sure. Just saying I noticed last night, so I wasn't sure.
Drain the girl. Drain her power until there is nothing but a vacant shell.
Bot is still up as well.
Okay, let's try this again. Starting to get in position.
I've no idea how much range. Where's that front melee pack? Is Penny?
Yeah, where the tiger is.
What's the range on a bow? Is it about here?
What?
The mass dispel to get both groups.
Where standing at the moment is... Yeah, we can go a long way back.
Just so use bow as your rangefinder, that group. And
Yeah, this is pretty good here.
Lucy over on the right.
Penny's group stacked tighter, please.
They will just fucking stand there.
Tommy, Glommy, Merchant.
I mean, this is comfortably getting both groups.
Yep, okay. Let's try and go a bit wider on Star. Just don't want to be hitting the other group with encapsulate.
Yeah, I think we need to be as
Yep.
max range as we can both, so we're not getting hit by encaps.
I think this is probably looking okay for good starting positions.
The 2 melee look close.
That's alright, the 2 melee are going to be close. That's why I said if the encapsulate's on the other melee group, you guys are going to have to back out as well. Encapsulate can be immune, so bubbles, ice blocks, that kind of thing work.
DI.
Yeah.
It has to hit you first though.
Yes, but you can like block it off before you have taken a single tick of damage. Righty, let's give it a pull. We should learn by doing. We got plenty of time, so I want to get through this boss and ideally have a couple of cracks at twins as well.
I mean, if we can 6 heal Brutalis.
Okay, everyone is ready. So, Valk, on your shoulders, mate, you'll have to misdirect to pick.
Okay, as she comes back, she's coming down.
Perfect. She comes. Corrosion, big tank damage.
We lost him.
Yep, let's go for last. Save them on the healing shots. Master spells, master spells, master spells. Need to be faster. And that was the encapsulate. Looks like the person who had it bubbled was Oscar, or they died.
That was first.
Okay. Let's keep going, keep going.
Can my group move up? The melee moved.
Taking off.
Dispel.
Gas Nova, master spell, master spell. Lucy might have been home. Alright, there's the demonic vapor, so Hoof's running away. I would circle kind of, yep, and then if you come around the top of the room, that should be easy for Ant to pick up. Next one's on Sloth. If you just circle around the bottom of the room, Sloth, make it easy for Ant to pick it up. Okay, so here's where we want big AoE damage. Basically, as soon as they're on Ant, just start smashing them. Deep breath coming, a couple of seconds. Go fire, 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 fire.
Breath incoming.
Fire, to the fire, to the fire. South, 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 south. Here it comes. So far, so good. Well, got hit. Good work.
It's mid.
No, next one's coming. She's not picked the lane yet. Tree, 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 tree. North, north, north. Run, 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 run. That's a middle breath. There you go.
We could have stayed where we were, yeah, for that one.
Yeah, but you want to get back to the middle between breaths so you got less distance to run.
Yep.
One more to come.
Third one is coming. Tree, tree, tree. Stay tree, stay tree.
Right, so we sort out the master spells and we should get it.
Yep, I just realised that Lucy might not be the best person to be master spelling with ping issues.
I'll swap.
Hoof and Lucy, yeah.
Does Lucy have ping issues?
I don't know. Look, just circle healing as well because he's going to be spamming it. So
find your groups again, guys.
Yeah, so find your groups. That's the whole fight. There's no other surprises. So for the next poll, we'll swap Hoof and Lucy.
Already done.
Cool.
Hoof, you don't do secular healing stuff, do you?
No.
There's big tank damage, corrosion.
Dispel.
Bath, do you think it's worth having both shamans in that group or Stonehoof as well? Like Stonehoof and Lucy for the renew spam?
I don't know how much renew Lucy is using, but Hoof will be spamming renew for sure. I don't know. It's a question for the healers, really. So having seen the fight, anyone got any questions?
Negative.